For any of you I don't know yet, I'm Scott Wyatt, CEO of Advantage, and this is a quick walkthrough of the new functionality that just went live for you in the Form Engine. It's a very big new release, an extensive development effort to multiply the use cases the Form Engine can handle, and we're very excited to be able to deliver it for you. We believe the combination of the Form Engine and QuickBase is now the most powerful forms-based workflow platform available. We're releasing it as quickly as we can here. Please be patient as we work out any bugs and while we get the in-product documentation updated. This diagram shows the areas of functionality the Form Engine adds to your QuickBase over QuickBase's native web forms. We're describing them as the Custom Form Builder, Business Form Digitizer, both of which are core Form Engine functionality already. Then there's the Business Form Builder and Document and Presentation Builder, which are new, and the custom mobile forms with smart QR codes, which just got more powerful. Here's a quick list of the biggest new features. First, the no-code HTML editor to build new dynamic forms and documents from Word import or blank canvas. We believe this is the most powerful no-code form, document, and presentation builder in existence. Second, embed QuickBase reports in forms and documents with dynamic sizing of the document and an unprecedented level of formatting ability down to the field and element level. Dynamic sizing is where the content of your forms and output documents resize for the space that the live data and embedded reports take up. A big target for this is so that everyone can replace exact forms, which are approaching end of life, with much better, more modern functionality. 3. Import from and output to PowerPoint, embedding live QuickBase data. 4. Auto-generate data-populated documents, reports, and presentations in PowerPoint, screen, and print, dynamically linked to your QuickBase data. And 5. New custom mobile form capability with smart QR codes. For all of you who are fluent building Form Engine forms, that workflow stays about the same. If you are new to using the Form Engine, you can get that basic instruction in the Quick Start video in the support portal. And you should be familiar with that core functionality before getting into this new functionality. In the new version here, your homepage or form library stays the same, except there are now two types of forms and documents, the normal static sized and the new dynamic sized forms and documents, and you can tell them apart by the icons on the left. So building any new form or document now gives you the choice of two types, the normal static, which is easiest for times when your form or document is fixed format and doesn't need to resize based on the data that's in it. These include things like employee W-4s, I-9s, vendor W-9s, maybe your NDAs. I won't go down that path because you already know how to use it. When you go down the new dynamic path here, you can name your new form and build it from an import file, from a file import or blank canvas like this. This is a no-code HTML builder, where you can just start adding containers, tables, and content to build your form like you would in Word, but including the fields and reports from the target tables in your apps. You have complete formatting control with this most powerful form and document builder. It's easy to copy and paste content and most images from websites, Word docs, PDFs, and you can also import the whole file. Where you have more sophisticated formatting, like in this Word doc that I'm copying and pasting, some of it may not come across perfectly due to differences in desktop formatting and their HTML equivalent, but you can refine the formatting in the HTML builder here. In the static form builder, as you know, you drag and drop QuickBase fields anywhere you want on forms. In this builder, you place your cursor where you want a field and click on the arrow next to the field to insert the field. This is because you can now put fields precisely in containers and within form text, since the containers and text will dynamically resize for the live field data. You can format any element on the screen directly in this builder. You don't work in desktop software like Word anymore once your forms and documents are in this builder. While this HTML builder is a no-code tool, developers can also get to the HTML source code it's generating here and alternatively work in that code as well. You can now embed QuickBase reports with an unprecedented new level of formatting too. When you need to embed a report, like time entries in this weekly timesheet, you embed a child report by putting your cursor in the container where you want the report to start. Click the arrow next to the report, which appears in your fields list, choose the default tabular, and you can apply some initial formatting to the report. When you insert it, it shows the fields, labels, and other elements individually, so they can be formatted individually. Fields can be removed from the form or document so you don't have to change the underlying report in QuickBase just for this form or document. In addition to the complete formatting control in the dynamic builder here, the content and output documents are dynamically sized to fit the embedded data. This makes the form engine suitable for all the business forms, documents, and data-populated presentations that need that dynamic sizing with the highest level of formatting available. I mention presentations because now embedded QuickBase reports with live dynamic data can be embedded and free-form formatted into presentations. And your QuickBase data can actually auto-generate the presentations for you and your users. Let's say we start with this sample performance data by state in QuickBase. Just 3 records, but it could be as many as it needs to be. These display as a child report embedded in the parent table. We want to generate this embedded child report in a highly formatted way, automatically, for any month for which we have data. If we start a new dynamic report from blank canvas, for this app and parent table, we can embed the child report. When you embed the report in a canvas and choose the vertical embedded report orientation, it displays the fields vertically. If I save this now and create a print field in my QuickBase app like this to render it, populated with the data from that May 2022 parent record, we get an unformatted report, but with the fields displayed vertically, and they repeat and populate for each record of the report. That's a start, but we want 1 record per page or slide. The vertical report orientation also explodes the fields and their labels out individually, so you can place, format, and work with them on a free-form basis. Now we can add labels, formatting, and move the elements around however we want to produce the custom report or presentation format. So fast forwarding, I built this format with the same embedded report, now rendering a print field for this version of the report gets us what we're looking for. The form engine generated 3 slides from the single slide master, an embedded report with the 3 records. If there had been 50 records, it would have auto-created the 50 slide deck or screen deck. The viewer screen version has a single scrolling view of the slides or screens. If you click print to output it, it creates a PDF that is paginated. Or you can also output to PowerPoint, which would also be paginated. But when correctly spaced, the free screen version, accessed through the URL link, can often be superior, since it's always up to date, if, for instance, the underlying QuickBase data needed to be corrected. The user's report link always shows the current version of the QuickBase data. This also auto-generates the web presentations for every month for which there is data in this app. Many kinds of formatted output can easily be generated from data in QuickBase reports now. For the exciting new mobile capabilities, we've developed an easy way to generate smart QR codes that can be employee-specific, company vehicle-specific, equipment, facility, or inventory-specific. So QR codes can be auto-generated to be employee-specific, printed on security badges for field services, for instance. A single form, like employee check-in, check-out, can be rendered by any smartphone, and each form is pre-filled for the specific employee. That form can also have geolocation enabled. So with a single QR code scan and click to submit the form, you could check in or check out the employee or contractor with geolocation all going into QuickBase. You can do the same with smart QR codes on company vehicles, equipment, and more. Any personnel or objects you want your people to interact with by mobile can easily be enabled with the form engine now. Here are some real custom QR code examples that you can click from your screen right now, see what renders, and submit a record to see how they work. You can even have mobile e-signatures added to any form if someone needs to sign a form before submitting, for instance. You can't see the back-end QuickBase if you submit these forms, since there are demo apps, but we could show you on a call, and you can create anything you need for yourself or with our help. This capability is very powerful, and we'll wrap up this new functionality walkthrough here. Give the new form engine functionality a try. Let us know how it works for you, and we'll continue to refine it and fix any issues. We're happy to have a call with you too to see what use cases the new functionality can enable for you or are next on your priority list. And thanks as always for your support.